Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes in the music industry? The glitz and glamour we see on the surface often hides a much darker reality. Today, we're going to dive into a shocking story that sheds light on the seedy underbelly of the entertainment world. Sean Diddy Combs, the founder of the iconic Bad Boy Records label, was once considered the epitome of success in the rap game. From his humble beginnings in Harlem, he built an empire, signing and cultivating some of the biggest names in hip-hop, like the Notorious B.I.G, Mary J. Blige, and Faith Evans. Diddy's lavish lifestyle, complete with private jets, expensive cars, and high-profile relationships, made him the envy of many. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, a much more sinister side of Diddy was about to be exposed. In a stunning turn of events, the music mogul found himself at the center of a major drug trafficking scandal that would rock the industry and leave his reputation in tatters. It was a typical evening in the heart of New York City when an undercover police operation led them straight to Diddy's doorstep. Authorities had been monitoring the Bad Boy Records headquarters for weeks, suspecting that the label was being used as a front for a large-scale drug distribution network. On that fateful night, officers witnessed Diddy himself engaging in a series of suspicious transactions with known drug dealers. They watched as he handed over large sums of cash in exchange for packages containing what appeared to be heroin and cocaine. The police moved in quickly, arresting Diddy and several of his associates on the spot. As the investigation unfolded, a disturbing picture began to emerge. Authorities discovered that Diddy had been using his music empire as a cover to funnel drugs into the hands of vulnerable young people, many of them aspiring artists and fans who looked up to him as a role model. The evidence was damning. Diddy had been systematically exploiting his position of power to prey on impressionable youths, luring them in with the promise of fame and fortune, only to turn them into unwitting drug mules. It was a betrayal of trust on an unimaginable scale, and the public was outraged. The news of Diddy's arrest sent shockwaves through the music industry and the wider community. Fans who had once idolized the mogul were left feeling betrayed and disillusioned. Many artists who had been signed to Bad Boy Records quickly distanced themselves, fearing that their careers would be tainted by the scandal. The legal fallout was equally severe. Diddy was charged with a litany of offenses, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and racketeering. The case was a high-profile one, and prosecutors were determined to make an example of the once untouchable music mogul. As the trial progressed, the extent of Diddy's criminal activities became increasingly clear. Witnesses testified to the elaborate schemes he had put in place to conceal his drug trafficking operations, including the use of shell companies, offshore accounts, and even the exploitation of undocumented immigrants. The revelations were damning, and Diddy's defense team struggled to mount a credible case. In the end, the jury found him guilty on all counts, and he was sentenced to a lengthy prison term. The once mighty Bad Boy Records empire crumbled, with many of its artists and executives either abandoning the label or facing their own legal troubles. The downfall of Diddy and Bad Boy Records sent shockwaves through the music industry, and it served as a stark reminder of the dark underbelly that can lurk beneath the surface of the entertainment world. Many young people who had looked up to Diddy as a role model were left disillusioned and betrayed, and the scandal had a lasting impact on the public's trust in the music industry as a whole. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.